Hi everyone, and welcome to week 1 of the 6-week Fast Track to Content Creation Challenge. I just wanted to apologize for last week. I actually lost my voice. I had a chest infection, so I couldn't go live. As it happens, if you can't speak, you can't go live, and things happen. But to fast track, I'm going to be going live twice next week to catch up on the week, so we're still ahead of schedule. So today's episode is going to be really, really exciting. We're not going to have a live Q&A this week, but we're going to do live Q&A next week. I just want to help promote this free 6-week fast track challenge. So I am live in the Facebook group, the Facebook group and YouTube, hopefully. Let me just double check whilst we're here, and then we can crack on to the nitty gritty. Okay. Yeah, awesome. We are live everywhere, and that's what's important. So I'm really excited for that. I had to, still figuring out StreamYard. Anyway, so let's present this. So week 1 is all about the vision and the goal. So remember, this is the 6-week content creation challenge. Now, I just wanted to remind you the reason why I'm doing this, if you haven't heard of this challenge before. So short form videos is one of the #1 marketing tools, or content creation tools, that marketers use, which is stated by a HubSpot social media report. I've linked that on my page before, but I will just double link this, and I will have show notes alongside this week, so you'll get all the links that I discuss here. It will be on the blog post on my website, which is LORNAmedia.com. Okay, so short form video is the #1 tip to grow, and especially with YouTube. YouTube Shorts is a great way to grow your content, especially you can use those shorts on your Instagram Reels and on your TikTok. And what I love about this is that you can use the short form along with the long form videos, which you use to either upsell a product or gain value, etc., etc. So the reason why I'm doing this is because it's the #1 tool, and not everybody's familiar. We have loads of businesses that don't know how to use short form to their advantage, and a lot of people are still using just posts, which, yes, sure, but to gain more of a reach, you want to have consistent content coming out with short form videos. And I've started to also, you can get very creative with short form videos, which I completely love. So let's dive into this first week. Who is this for? I would say if you're not familiar with short form video, or if you just need a recheck, this, we're here, it's September, it's a new month, and it's a great way to check in on your business to see where you are. Okay. So I just want to make sure the layout is great here. Okay, so if you are new, I would like you to comment down below, introduce your business in 1 sentence. If you're watching this on the replay, please do this. The location you're tuning in from, of your business, of course, and the industry. And what stage of business are you in? Are you 0 to 1 years, 1 to 2 years, 2 to 5 years, pre-launch, launch, awareness, or upscaling? Remember to comment that down below. And then also, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to content creating and social media? So today's learning objectives, I like to really start always by knowing where we're going, and then we can reflect at the end to see if we've obtained any of these learning objectives. So to understand what social media is, a strategy is, to understand the purpose of social media, identify where you are in your business, where you want to go, and how will you get there. So just to quickly recap of who I am, I won't make this long so we can get into the workshop. I am the founder of LORNA Media, and I have a master's in strategic and digital marketing, and I'm an entrepreneur. I've had my own yoga business before, but now I also have my own independent digital marketing consultancy business. And you can read more about me on my tashajcole.com. So, what is social media? Social media refers to the means of interactions amongst people in which they create, share, and or exchange information and ideas in virtual communities and network. The reason why I just wanted to recap on social media is that we really want to understand why we're doing what we're doing, right? And that's my whole point is sometimes we know social media exists, but do we understand how to use it to our optimal level? Okay. So the optimized words here is exchange information, ideas with communities and networks. You can almost think to yourself, what is your information that you would like to share and your ideas to which communities and which networks? What is social media strategy? So a strategy is a general plan or set of plans intended to achieve something, especially over a long period. Therefore, a social media strategy is how are you going to use social media to reach your goals within your business? Again, this is a fast track 6-week challenge. However, the concepts within this you can use within your own social media, especially if you're trying to understand how you're going to navigate yourself over the next 3 months. We'll get into the next slides, which will make a bit more sense. So how I see it is we need a plan, okay, for the next 6 weeks. And then we're going to go into our 4-week private group for those of you who wish to upgrade this challenge. And the whole point is to set you up for success with a plan and to navigate how you're going to get there. Okay. And then by the end of that, you can reflect back to see how you've done and if there's any adjustments that need to be made. That is actually essentially a social media strategy. And it's important to know where you're going. So I have this beautiful slide, which I love so much, because this is where when you're ever confused and you've basically, I would say you've gone into a bit of a vortex of idea generation. You go, ooh, this is fun. This is cool for my business. This is cool for my business. This is cool. It's just like, whoa. Let's regroup and ground. This is the tool I always use for myself and my clients. So simple, but so effective. Where are you now in your business? How will you get there? And where do you want to go? So, where are you now is a harsh reality that we can all face very quickly. Okay? Sorry, let me just take a sip. So, I feel like I'm so excited with coffee that I'm going a bit fast here. Okay, so where are you now? The reality can be real, where we can go, maybe I'm not in a position to content create right now. No, just joking. So here's a few prompt questions that I would like you to think about to analyze where you are now. So, do you have a product and service at the moment? Okay. So, if you're starting out, you can potentially have many products and service ideas, or, um, you know, maybe haven't developed it. So, are you in a position that do you have a product and service to sell? Okay. Are you at the stage where you are maybe doing brand awareness? You don't have a product and service, but you want to have your brand awareness to get market research. Or let's go with you have a product and service, but is it still relevant? Um, and this is a great way to go and look at your business model and go, right, what are my products and services? How many products and services have I sold in the last 3 months? Okay, 6 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Then you analyze that and go, okay, what was the most profitable? What was the most engaging? Like you go through that whole analysis process to see your services and also go to the point of does that align to the brand that you're wanting to have? Because sometimes a service we can sell a lot of, but it's not really the direction you want to go in for your business. So that's what I'm talking with relevance. So especially with say business freelancer life, as an example with myself, is I've had a lot of freelancing opportunities. However, my business opportunities, meaning my services that I want to have, um, I clearly realized my marketing communication is wrong because I'm attracting freelancer freelancer jobs, which is okay. It's great for me as a personal independent marketing consultant, but as a business owner, it's not the direction that I want. Hence, why I'm doing this 6 week fast track course. Okay, I want to start attracting the customers that I would like. Okay, to help and where it's in line with my business goals. So another thing you can do is your product still relevant? So before I used to do, say for instance, I did a social media workshop on an old trend, okay, and I'm thinking, is it something on demand right now? No. Is that really relevant? Or is it time to upgrade of what I'm doing? So I'm just trying to give you examples for you to analyze where you are now. Then, how well do you know your customers? Like, do you engage with your customers? Do you have conversations? Is your copyright on your social media good enough? Do you have any attraction on your social media? Do you have under 100 followers? Do you have under 1,000 followers? How much communication is happening between you and your potential customers? Do you know where you sit in the market? And this is really important, is how is your competitors, like how is your competitors performing alongside you? And this is really good because you can start to self-analyze to go, hold on a minute, my competitors are getting bookings every week. I'm not getting as many bookings. So clearly my marketing messaging is wrong. So this is a good way to see, okay, and how I like to choose your competitors is think of top three. Top three that you love, the brand you aspire to be, and really go, what is the strengths and weaknesses, and what are my strengths and weaknesses, and what are the opportunities? So then what is your competition online? With me being in the digital space, there's a lot of competition. Of course, there is. That's why brand awareness is important for me and reach. So, therefore, I need to communicate more. I need to go live more. I need to try to dominate the space more by making more impact. Do you know what I mean? Where are your customers online as well? So are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Instagram? Are they on TikTok? So if you're targeting someone who is, you know, 18 to 25, you're likely to find them on TikTok. If you're targeting someone that is between 50 and 70, you'll likely find them on Facebook. Are you targeting more business to business? They are likely on LinkedIn. Are you targeting more creatives? They are likely on Instagram, and so on. You know what I mean? How are you currently communicating with your customers? And this comes in, I said this before. Sometimes one of the biggest things that I've realized with my clients is they don't have a communication strategy. You've got an email list, but you don't send out emails. You maybe post one or two posts, but are you really talking to your customer? Um, like, think of all the ways that you're communicating with your customer. Then what type of content is your customers engaging in? And this is what we'll go into later. But these are just food for thought. Okay, where are you now in business? So as an exercise for this week, I would like you to write down, where are you now within your business? So for me, it will be, I'm gaining, I've gained clients. However, and that worked through different workshops. However, when I didn't do as many workshops, I landed up gaining the wrong type of clients. So that's why I'm doing this now, just as an example. Okay, so the next is, where do you want to go? So prompt questions is, I like to think about, this is where the visualization comes in, okay? Think about, where do you see your business thriving in the next 3 months? I think 3 months at the moment is great because it's achievable. I feel that 3 months is a great way to keep consistent with a strategy. And I feel like it's a great way to really help you. And 3 months are like quarterly plans, as we like to say, in business. So, oh, yeah. What does the next month look like in business? So if you're a creative entrepreneur that's maybe got an event coming up in 3 months' time, how do you see that event going? How many people are there? Um, what what else do you gain from that event? What was the purpose of the event? Is it to increase sales? Do you want to get more people there to buy more tickets for that? Do you have a membership that's going to follow up from that? So it's about thinking about what, for your business and products and services, is coming up for the next 3 months. Is there a particular holiday that's going to boost sales? So, for instance, if you're doing Christmas markets, are you going to, in December, have massive Christmas market sales, which is going to boost your income because that's the prime time of the year for sales? Are you Black Friday? Is that a place where you're going to offer a sale? Is your business in targeting education, where your goal setting and planners and all of these things for students are starting in September? October is Halloween. Do you have Halloween themed events that's coming up? So think about all these events. Think about where's the prime time for your business, and really write that down. Okay, this is what's important. So I just gave a few examples of what smart objectives looks like. They are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, okay, as a guideline. So I've got two examples. So if I wanted to say, sorry, I've got the wrong date here. I didn't update these, but let's just pretend that that's 2024. So increase email list by 100 entrepreneurs located in southeast of Wales by the 31st of March 2024. So the email list is what I want to increase. The number is by 100 entrepreneurs, and the demographic we've got there. So I've got the type of customers, what's my lead generation tool, what's the demographic, and the time bound is by March next year. Okay, get 10 Google reviews on LORNA Media by next February in 2024. Both of those are 100% achievable because it's given me enough time to achieve that. So before you carry on to write down where do you want to go, I just thought I'd give you a bit more of an example. So what does the next 10 weeks look like? So let's make it relevant to this 6-week fast track challenge. And the reason why I said 10 weeks is because we're going to have 6 weeks of content-based learning. And then we're going to do 4 weeks of implementation. So you can either decide to do the implementation with me in a private group, or you can do it by yourself, which is absolutely fine. You choose where you are right now. So for me, LORNA Media would like to gain 5 free consultant appointments by the end of the 10 weeks. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be keeping the free consultation. Basically, I will be charging it at some point, but for now, you want to grab that while you can. But that's, for me, what's important is I would like to, as I said before, workshops work for me really well. Okay, they are a great lead generation tool for me. Therefore, I am investing more energy into it. However, the workshop not only is a good lead generation, I love doing workshop face to face, but the great thing about doing online is that it becomes content to help with brand awareness and engagement, which leads to the next objective. So I want to increase the engagement of LORNA Media. So by 30% on my digital platforms, which is the short form video platforms, of course, which is Instagram, Facebook, because Facebook's also now got Reels, which is really a big opportunity for growth. I think out of all of them, the best performing at the moment is Facebook, and I will jump on that for sure. But again, it comes to your target audience. Then TikTok and YouTube, right? So I also would like to gain, the LORNA Club is a free membership online, not membership, it's members club online on a Facebook group. I would like 2 members per week. Last week I gained 2, which I'm really grateful for. So far I'm on track, which is fantastic. Then I would like to gain 5 members for after the 6 weeks. I would like to have at least 5 paid members, which is in the private workshop group, which I would help mentor, and we implement together for 4 weeks. Really, really great workshop. I can't wait to host that. Then there's also to increase my email list by 25 people by the end of the 10 weeks. So if you had to divide that, what's that? Like 2.5 a week. 2.5 people to sign up on my email list per week. That's the target, basically. And then to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the 10 weeks. So that one's going to be maybe a little bit challenging, but I'm playing to the short form video algorithm objective here to see if I can gain more subscribers, which will be fantastic. So that's basically 10 subscribers a week, which is achievable. But the short form video has to stop be implementing now. So the reason why I've given you so many different points is because this one tool that I'm going to be using for short form video is going to attain all of these objectives. Okay. And the reason is, this is why I love short form video. You can have a strategy for 4 weeks, okay, that can have many objectives. But I'm just setting these 6 for now. And it's a great place to reflect after the 10 weeks, which is fantastic. And I will be doing that reflection on my YouTube channel for sure. So make sure you subscribe, of course, and follow me online. Notice call to action. So basically, write down where do you want to go. You can pause the video at any point to write this down. Okay, so how will you get there? Like I said before, we're going to be focusing on short form videos and also tools like making sure you have an email list, making sure you have a call to action, which we'll be discussing in the later weeks, which I'm really excited for. So the whole point of these objectives, so I actually went through all of this in the previous slide. How will you get there is how you're going to get for you set up your objectives, but how you're going to make sure that you obtain those objectives. Okay, so what is your target audience? What target audience would you like to focus on? Where are they online? Are you visible on that platform? Have you set up an account? So making sure that, do we have a TikTok? Do we have an Instagram? Do we have a Facebook or a LinkedIn profile? Like, how does all of this online platforms look like? And is your website linked in your bio? All the little maintenance things that you need to do just for social media, make sure that that is set up first. And for those of you who want to know how to set up accounts, just comment on this video to show interest, and then I can maybe record a video to post it online or share some valuable links that I might have. And of course, I still have my one-to-one consultant time that you can book into for me to help you set up all of those. So what else? So is the content you're producing following your SMART objectives? So if we go back for just a minute and we look at, for instance, just one example, to increase the engagement by LORNA Media by 30%. So am I actually scheduling posts out consistently? So I would, for instance, schedule maybe 5 short form videos, maybe 10 short form videos per week to see if I can increase engagement for the next 10 weeks, basically. So you choose anything you choose, just make sure that you're consistent with it, okay? There is no need to say, oh, I'm going to do 10, and then it's not realistic. So if you can only imagine 2 videos a week, you manage 2 videos a week, and then you can reflect back. Another example is you to increase your email list by 25 people. So do you have an email list capturer, like an email campaign capture form? So ConvertKit, MailChimp, Zoho Campaigns. What is capturing your emails, and are you actually letting people know that they can look at your email? They can, if they want to get in contact, like, is there a call to action basically with it? So the whole idea is for you to start thinking about going back to your SMART objectives, looking how would you get there, writing a brief way on how you would get there. You don't need to have all the answers. And if you're struggling with this, please do post in the Lorna Club Facebook group so that we all can help you make sure that you've got where are you now, where do you want to go, and how will you get there, okay? And And that's it, really. That's it for today. So, the whole point is for us to know exactly where we're going, to have that base form of where do we want to go. And if you're struggling on where do you want to go, just close your eyes and visualize. Visualize how do you see your business running on a day to day, a week by week, and a month by month process. I would say try to think of your why. Why have you started this business? So for me, my why is I really didn't want businesses to fall behind with the digital revolution that's happened, especially post pandemic. I wanted to ensure that um, people are not just making content for the sake of content, they actually know the reason why we have social media. And this is also to ensure that your strategy, you have a strategy that you can reflect about on a 3-month basis, because not always a strategy will work all the time. You need to always change and reflect and analyze and, regrounding. It's such a useful tool for me to even reground within my business. And the reason why it took so much time was I wanted to ensure that I was keeping integral, keeping in touch to my why. Why am I doing this? What's serving me? How do I move forward? And that's what's important in business. Okay. So, right, we're just going to finish up here. I do ask you to please follow Lorna Media on the social media platforms. We are on Instagram, LinkedIn, and I'll put this all in the bio. It should be already, by the way. And then please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're in the LinkedIn, if you're watching this on LinkedIn, please follow us. I love it. And please join our Lorna Club on Facebook. It's free. And I really just want this to be a community where we help engage with everyone and help nurture and really just be advocates for everyone. We love that world. Please sign up if you're interested to have a 4-week of support in our private 4-week content creation group. There is a link down below that will help you that will reserve your spot, basically. And this will be a Zoom online session, or this will also potentially be a one-to-one in in Cardiff. I need to just double check that, which is great. And if any of this is just too much for you, you just need to have a little bit more advice, please book a free 30-minute consultation appointment with me, and we will see the next steps of where to go. So this has been such a great session. I hope you've learned some valuable tips. Please comment down below. Again, like I said, introducing your business. And I'll see you all next week on Monday at 5:30, which I'm really excited for. Okay. And we're going to discuss next week all about your value. Understanding your value, which is important, which is quite complicated sometimes for everyone. It was a hard thing for me to find out, like, what is my value? And it might seem simple to others, but I know it can be really challenging. And the reason why we need to understand what our value is, we need to understand, is that value really communicating to the right audience? And is that something in demand right now? Or is it something that we can bench? And is there something other valuable within you that needs to be a priority? On that note, you know what to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. And I'll see you all in the Lorna Club Facebook group, of course, this week. I can't wait to hear all the chats and listen to all the businesses. And let's get this show on the road. Bye-bye.